Hello there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of those who identify with the divine masculine vibe. I am back with your forecast for the week ahead, though this is timeless. So when you find this, it's the right time for you. Remember, at the end of these forecasts, you get to pick a card, pick your fortune cookie for this coming week. Remember, take a resonance, pitch out the rest. Everything you need to know about me down below in the description box. And if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post these, okay, on the weekly. All right, let's get right to it. If you have cards, pull along with me. That way you can see how these energies that are influencing the divine masculine over this coming week are going to be influencing areas in your life. Okay. First off, we got the blender. There is this huge mix of energies coming in. It's almost like things are going to be ramping up, speeding up, and it could possibly be confusing for some of you watching this. Okay, we're going to break that open with the tarot dice. This full moon is very slowly, has been, as it came to light, you know, it's waxing phase now. We're over half. The full moon is on Friday. It's showing things that maybe you didn't notice, wouldn't notice. Maybe your little voice was telling you, but you couldn't really hear it enough to, you know, look that way, if that makes sense to some of you. You know what I'm talking about. It's like dark matter and light matter. There's a little bit of a fight there between those two dark energies and the light energy also that's coming forward, the positive ones that are coming to help us. And then we've got a lot of people got sucked into this dark energy over the past 2 weeks, bringing you down, long spaces of like depression and lethargy for not everybody, but for some. And a lot of people are fighting through it like a boss. So the people who are fighting through it won't be as heavily affected with the blender as those who have been kind of not going to, they're stopping. Like they've been going towards their happy, but now they're stopping. It's almost like they're frozen. Kind of not sure now. They're questioning it. A little bit of confusion energy there on the whole collective. So we're going to see what that leads here. All right, so the house is prominently featured this week. This is the energy of protection, abundance. This is also about family, okay? For some of you, is a very specific message, guys, okay? So bear with me. For some of you who had parted ways with someone, now this could be a family member, a friend, or an ex, okay? Be prepared. We got the kiss up, okay? And it's this is one message for those of you this resonates with, okay? The house, the kiss up, and then the attack. Okay? Stand your ground, okay? False flattery. It's false flattery. Okay? Very strong energy of, they're going to come at you, though, with something that's very convincing, even though you've seen it and heard all. They've got one more thing in their Pandora's box. Now, for some of you who say no, you know, they're going to try to pull an attack. They might try to threaten you in some way, shape, or form. But they're groundless, Spirit says, okay? Because you are being supported by this king energy. Remember, these are energies, never gender. Divine masculine, though. You're standing very strong here. You're very protected. You're in a very high position here, okay? Remember that, okay? Don't let this spin you, okay? Don't let that spin you. Any threats, you know, or anything. They just need it. They want to get back there. They don't want to do this on their own. I know this direct message is they just don't want to get out there and work. So just, you got your life to live, okay? You got your kingdom, okay? You just cleared out all the vermin. You don't need them running back in, okay? Now, for others of you, Spirit is saying that kiss up is very important for pretty much all the divine masculine. for the bulk of the Divine Masculine Collective, they are saying the people who be doing this the most are going to be people that you said no to, shut the door on, walked away from, ghosted, you know, for your happiness. Okay, maybe they were draining you. Maybe it's people you are familiar with that have been gone for a little bit of time. For some of you, this could have just happened where you just shut the door and went, I'm done. That's it. I'm over it. Okay. But they want to get back into your house. Spirit says that's figuratively speaking. Okay. And the thing is, with the kiss up and the attack, it's like you're not going to see this for that. It's like behind that. That's how they fell out, like where it's like, and I went, what? Oh, okay. The kiss up's just a setup for some of you, okay? Do not give this person your time or your energy. You keep doing you. You keep doing you. That is the main message, the strongest message I could give the Divine Masculine this week. Keep doing, makes you happy, and the blender won't affect you, okay? Because it's almost like the energy that's coming in from the cosmos, which is black and white, negative, positive, okay? But the negative has a stronger pull, though it's weakening thanks to this full moon coming up, okay? But this is what's highlighted, okay? The triggers. And you have to stand as strong as you can. Know who you are. You are on the right path. Don't let anybody else tell you you aren't, because they wouldn't know. They're not walking in your shoes. Let's get some tarot on the spirit. Show me the blender, please. Temperance, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, sideways. When the Page of Wands in this dice comes out sideways, that always means there's ulterior motives. What they're saying is not what they mean at all, okay? No matter how much passion they put into it, they will definitely be coming forward trying to be, oh, la, 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 la. But underneath, nope. If they can't get you from the heart, make you feel any compassion or feel sorry for them, they're going to try to hit you in the pants. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So there's this dual energy going on there with that. But temperance is very strong. This is a very strong energy of temperance, getting everything into balance. Okay. And then we have the 2 of Cups, which is also sideways. So what they were talking about is the confusion energy of, and I'm hearing this very clearly, it's like, did I really do the right thing walking away from them? Did I do the right thing, you know, cutting these people off? Like I said, this could be family members, friends, partners, ex-partners. Okay? You are on the right track. Spirit showed you signs after, you know, maybe you cut them off, okay? But here they come again. Okay? The reason why it's coming around again, Spirit says, is to ensure you are committed to staying on your path. Because after this, it's game on. There's no going back. We can't go back anyway. Even if you tried and said, you know what, go ahead. It's not going to bode well. Now, I'm not saying the attack thing isn't always a physical attack too. It could be, you know, just getting screwed, glued, and tattooed all over again, but in a whole other level because you're already aware. You know what I mean? Now, this isn't a negative reading in any way, shape, or form before you guys click off on me. Somebody must have wanted to. Hold on. Okay. That's the good stuff. Oh, Spirit threw one on the ground. Yep. Somebody don't want to go. 3 of Swords with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Yep. Someone that broke your trust, betrayed you in some way, shape, or form, or you just got tired of their negative energy, their dual energy, the 2 faces energy. Spirit saying these are someone that maybe you cut off or kicked out or moved away from, and they don't like that. They don't want to go. They don't want this to end. They like the safety. They like the security. And I know that's not going to bode for everybody. Hold on. There we go. Queen of Swords. This has got to be you, Spirit says. You know the truth. Do not let anybody's bullshit, because they don't want to do the work like you've been doing. Okay, you've been wielding your sword very, very well. Okay, you've been very honest. Most importantly, you've been honest with yourself. That's why the Queen here is very important. You know, still loving yourself, allowing yourself to feel what you feel. But you still have that sword when you need to be clear, concise, and honest, cutting through the bullshit left and right. Now, you may have laid that sword down for a little bit, thinking everything was all, you know, everything's okay, I'm moving forward, but here it comes again, okay? But that's okay. This is the last stand, and Spirit definitely wants me to keep that over the King, okay? All right. Ooh, there we go. Temptation. Temptation. Now, things may get a little crazy mentally, okay? What do things say? Okay, and you got to keep balance. Do not go back to that which has almost destroyed you. Whether it's a person, a substance, a situation, an environment, You work too hard, okay? I feel like I also heard Spirit said they'll be shredding this energy too, okay? This energy is being shredded, okay? But you do still have to do an action on your part there, Divine Masculine, okay? Because on the other side of this, okay, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but we do have the Queen of Cups energy here with the Two of Wands. Some of you may have, ended a relationship. They may still be trying to hang on there some way, shape, or form. You're not playing that shit because you've got a Queen of Cups coming in. Or someone that you're about to meet or connect with in the physical plane. Someone who's very loving, generous. You know, they take care of themselves. They're very kind. And they're very truthful. And then there's this Two of Wands. Okay. And the reason why that's their Spirit saying that some of you might be liking where you're at, getting to know yourself, discovering your happiness, because maybe for many years you focused on other people's happiness and now you had a taste for yourself, and you might have that fear in the back of your head going forward with someone new that they may take away from that. But this, no. It's a very gentle energy. For some of you, may have dreamed about this person already. Or have seen them, Spirit says. But that Two of Wands is very important. Because when you do meet this person and start talking to them, everything's going to be very clear. You're going to see it. But that Two of Wands is so important. It's going to make you stop and go, gosh, should I go on a second date? Because this is going to be the one. This is it. You know, when you start thinking ahead like that with someone you just met, that says a lot right there about the powerful connection with this person. Yes, Spirit. We do have the Sun supporting you along with the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, financially, looks like abundant city. I want to keep it here on the King. Very powerful, very strong energy. Career game is on. For some reason, it's not It's not affected by the blender energies because it's something about it being material and physical. Spirit saying, okay, keeping present. If you start spinning a bit in your head and maybe your thoughts are getting a little, I'm tempted to do this, but you know deep down, you got to keep going forward. Do stuff in the physical plane. Wash dishes, sweep your floor, dust, wash your car, something to keep you here, okay? Something tactile, keep your mind busy. The 7 of Cups. Some of you are going to have some options. Really take your time and weigh them out carefully, okay? All right. Some of you are going to be very surprised at these options. And I heard the impossible really can happen for you, Divine Masculine. I feel like, hold on. Just these, thank you. I feel like I need to pull another message for someone out there that's watching. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? You, Divine Masculine. 8 of Wands. Temperance came back out again. Okay. Page of Wands. And I did a shuffle. I did have them in the bag and I shook them up really well. They can't, I made sure they were moving. For some of you. Okay. Maybe things have been very stagnant. Maybe you've already felt this energy already. A lot of higher intuitives, higher level, higher frequencies have been getting hit with this. We usually get hit, you know, anywhere from a few days to 2 weeks prior, okay, to get us through it so we can guide you guys through it. So things may have been stagnant as you went through this already. Now the energies are picking up and it's good energy. I feel this really strong energy of fire. I know the sun has moved into Libra, which is really, really nice. So we actually have the sun on the balancing side trying to level things out. So this is like a last stab. I honestly, it depends on you guys, like you're individually, you know, how this affects you. But I feel like this energy is only going to be strong for the first couple days of the week. And then it's going to start fading out as we get closer to that full moon, which is going to just wipe that out. Okay. She's very powerful and she's on our side. So this full moon. Okay. But I feel like for some of you, maybe things have seemed chaotic or it just seems like everything's going around this hamster wheel circle. That's about to change this week for you. Okay. Things are going to come into balance. You're going to feel more stable. Even though things are picking up, I feel like a lot of you need to get out of the house. Spirit's going to be bringing things in to get you out for a little bit. And you're going to be so glad you did. Some of you may be invited out for drinks, Spirit says, by someone whom it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Or maybe you're talking to somebody online, someone invites you. This is a different energy than the one we saw down here. Okay, someone new, brand new, coming in. Very passionate. I feel like this sparks are going to fly there. All right, let's get some guidance. Thank you guys for hanging with me so far. We're almost at your pick a card or your pick a fortune cookie card. Thank you guys so much for your support. I do appreciate you all to the moon and back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're not following me on TikTok, please do. I had to open up a new account, so I kind of threw people off there. Till I get my old one back, and then we'll go from there. All right, Spirit, for the Divine Masculine. They wanted me to pull from the Ascended Masters. Okay. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yoga. Okay. For grounding. Okay, I don't know who this is for, but you want to be present. 2-minute meditations. Focus on your chest. Breathe into it for at least a minimum of 2 minutes. That will help clear things. It will help clear your head for sure. You're paying attention to your heart area is also paying attention to your soul. Your soul recognizes your attention being there, and that can transmute energy. It can release any, you know, things that are keeping you in maybe cognitive loops. It's a very good cleansing energy. For some of you that may have been thinking about going back to yoga, that is going to be very beneficial. I just heard Spirit say there's a deal going on that you're going to hear about to start this back up again. Please take that. Okay, being grounded, being present, being centered. Okay. All right, we have energy healing with Merlin. So energy healing's coming in like a boss for all of us here, down here. Some of you might, like I said, that the darker energies like that devil temptation thing, the depression maybe, that some of you had experienced before, will kind of jack us up a bit energetically, but there's healing energy coming in very strong for you guys right now. Health and healing, this is like a double. Just if you have not been feeling well, you will be feeling better as this week goes along. Remember, I am not in any way, shape, or form a doctor, nor do I profess to be. Okay, if you really are uber ill, go see a real doctor. Okay. This is for entertainment purposes only. I always forget to say that. Okay, now Divine Masculine. This is very important. This is Ganesha. And he says yes. Okay. This has to do with a question I brought up earlier. I was channeling in. Okay. Did you do the right thing? Yes, you did. Keep going towards your happy. Spirit is going to definitely be showing up in the physical plane for you. Okay, to show you that you are right. And without a doubt, they're Divine Masculine. Okay, guys. You're going to pick a number 1, 2, or 3 for your fortune cookie for the week ahead. Here's 1. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Here we go. I cannot make this up. This says health. If you guys are thinking about going back to the gym or yoga or some kind of exercise practice, maybe going walking, you're going to be surprised at the people you're going to meet that jive with your vibe. Your tribe's out there. If you've really been feeling this, and maybe you may have taken some steps and feel like all of a sudden you didn't feel well. Maybe you're like, I'm going to go walking Friday, and then Friday you don't feel good. Okay, watch for that self-sabotaging. I feel like that's that devil energy coming in. But if you're going out for your own healing and health for yourself, that's when everything shifts around you. Because when you're doing it for yourself and it makes you feel good, fuck everybody else. But here's the thing, the kicker is that people that jive with that vibe are the ones you're going to be meeting. Okay, it's going to be good. And I feel like deals are on the horizon for you guys that are in that. That's number 1. Number 2, Spirit, please and thank you for number 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if I drive with your vibe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. Oop, number 2, I think I felt that. Luck. Sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. So for those in number 2, your fortune is about to turn around in such a way. It's going to be, I almost want to say it's diabolical. And Ganesha, he is, one of his blessings is abundance and prosperity and health too. It's all positive. I always think of him as the happy, sunshine God energy that comes in. He's definitely, there's this beautiful energy here connected with that. I don't know if you can look him up. He's a Hindu god. But the thing about the networking and having options, maybe you thought you were going to be stuck in this job and you were trying to do things to change things. And maybe you were speaking your truth at work and things really it started to change and then started settling back down the way it was. And you're just like, well, it's about to turn around. Some of your applications that you put out there are going to be answered this week, more like after Wednesday, only because the energies that are coming through in the beginning of the week. I also feel that some of you are going to be meeting someone just out of luck. When you're not looking for it, that's when it shows up, okay? But I feel like there's a blessing of unexpected money for some of you. Number 3, commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Commitment. For some of you, it's about loving yourself, being committed to that, no matter what the hell this is, okay? Same thing with business. Do you love it? Do it. If you want to make a change, do it. Start the process. Just taking action in the physical plane. Spirit is responding like a huge boss. Now, I did see that there was a conflict with meeting someone new, actually meeting them in the physical plane. And I have a message that says some of you may have seen this person, but have put off meeting them because that that's it for you. So you've been putting it off because you don't want it to disturb what you're working on right now. Okay. But the thing is, that's your person and they're going to support, but not hinder you in your kingdom and your path to happiness. Okay. So be open for that. Spirit's still going to bring you two together. Okay. Regardless. So on that note, guys, please have a great rest of the week. Okay. Remember, stand in your power there, divine masculine. You didn't do all this work for nothing. Take care.